So y'all know what I was thinking about? Coach Lajuana here, for those who don't know. I was just thinking about how nobody talks about the process that you go through when you leave a narcissistic relationship, marriage, family system. I was thinking about survival mode. And a lot of times when I hear people speaking about narcissistic abuse, it's about getting, revenge or, glow up or how to get them back and stuff like that. It seems like everybody's saying the same thing at this point because like the whole thing with narcissistic abuse seems to be like a very common topic, and it needs to be. But I think a lot of people are at the place where it's like repetitive. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about survival mode, and a lot of people don't talk about that. So when people tell you to leave your narcissistic spouse, family member, friend, you could be working for a narcissist. And if you've been with them for a number of years, in a lot of ways, you're going to have to like reinvent yourself like on every level. So when let's just say, for example, in my situation, I was married to a narcissist for 3 years together, I think 5 years. So when I came out of that, I was in survival mode. I was moving like from place to place. I was here to there. Never had to live like that a day in my life. Thank God my needs were met by God in every possible way. But it was such a mental strain of not knowing how to just be in peace. Even when I was in a place that it was quiet, I couldn't enjoy it. And even moving here now where I live in my own apartment and it's peaceful and it's quiet, sometimes I'll be thinking like, why am I so restless? And why, and I didn't get it. But the Holy Spirit ministered to me and was like, because you're coming out of survival mode. And I was like, survival mode. And it was like, yeah, that restless spirit, that hypervigilance when you feel like, oh, is somebody going to yell at me? Is somebody going to do this? Is somebody going to come here? And is there going to be an argument? Or somebody going to be upset at me? Or if I have to go here, I have to go. It's like you never feel at peace, even in your own body. And it's really, really difficult to pull yourself out of that. That's why it's so important to get deliverance. I'm a deliverance minister and I'm a life coach. If you guys want one-on-ones, let me know. But I just want to tell you that it's very, very difficult to come out of it. People tell you to leave, and you should leave. If the person doesn't want to change, if they don't want to, get deliverance, guess what? You should leave the narcissist. But at the same time, be prepared for the mental strain that comes with you saying that I want to leave. That means you also have to leave behind the mindset that you had when you were in that narcissistic relationship. You have to come out of agreement and renounce certain things, because narcissists speak word curses over people. They'll tell you that you're never going to be something, or you can't survive without me. You're going to be back. You're broke. You're this, you're that. But the God that you serve, the God that you serve said, no. That's my daughter. That's my son. I say who and what they are, not you, narcissists, right? So really important though to know and just be prepared for when you come out of it. That's just the beginning. When you come out of a narcissistic relationship, marriage, that's just the beginning. The whole process of purging and shedding and just releasing the pain and the grief and all that other stuff and coming out of agreement with the identity that the narcissist assigned to you is a whole nother thing. And I am going to be teaching on that. So please follow me if you're not already, because people need to know about this whole thing with narcissism. Like, they need to know that physically leaving is just the beginning. There is a process that goes along with that. You got to come out of survival mode. Even if you were the breadwinner in that relationship and, you moved into your own home after the relationship ended, you still got to come out of agreement, and you have to, go through the grieving process and the mourning of your old life and who you were before you met that person. And then you have to figure out who you are now. That's a process. And it takes a while. It's not like snap your fingers and you're healed and delivered and all that. It's a process. I'm still going through it, but I'm on the tail end of it. Thank God. So I'll be able to teach this because I know and I understand how powerful it is to say, you know what? I don't want this life. And the identity that this person assigned to me and that relationship is not me. I'm actually who God says that I am. And so a lot of times we don't even like really sometimes challenge what the narcissists tell us. We just believe it because we're just so beat down. It's like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna be a loser forever. I'm gonna be, broke forever. But God says, no, I am who you are, who I say that you are. So survival mode is serious. A lot of people feel like, I don't know what's wrong with me. You have shifting mood swings where you feel happy, and then you feel sad, and all that stuff is normal. Trust me, it is. And it's the natural process of coming out and really rediscovering who you are. I would say, get professional help, a deliverance minister, a life coach. I do that. Therapy, stuff like that. Really be connected to somebody that's in your community that can help you navigate it. I wouldn't tell anybody to go through something like this by themselves. I'm grateful that I have incredible friends in my life, ministry team. I'm a part of an actual ministry. Like I have great people in my life right now. Destiny helpers God just brought the most amazing people into my life because I submitted my life to him. And I said, even though I don't know what's my next step, and this was last year when I came out of that marriage, I said, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what's going to happen, Lord, but I trust you. And he opened up so many doors for me. So I just want you to know that coming out of survival mode is no joke. And it's okay though, because that's the natural process of healing. You have to release, you have to renounce everything that narcissist spoke over you, and know that God has called you to greatness. This is just the beginning. And I love you guys, and I pray for you guys all the time because it's no joke. But when you get to the other side, it's beautiful.